So how is it going? Dank Division, Dank Dan here, and we're going to be breaking down the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Season 6 Battle Pass. Now, as we have seen in the past, we have the classic Battle Pass, which is, of course, just gives you the Battle Pass, no extra tokens, no nothing. And ever since they introduced this a couple of seasons ago, you've had the $30 version, which, of course, would be the Blackcell. Now, of course, they dropped a trailer for that today, as well as an article of everything we will be seeing. So, for those of you who are looking to continue going after Blackcell, let's talk about what Blackcell gives you. So, Blackcell, just like it did in the past, gives you the entire Battle Pass, plus 20 Battle Pass tier skips, an additional 5 if you're on PlayStation, the entire 1,400 COD points that you can earn within the Battle Pass, as well as the Battle Pass sector, which is going to include 1,100 COD points. The new... how do I even talk about this? The new Valeria skin. We decided to make a nudist robot. Yep, the simps are gonna eat the ever-living shit out of this. They also give you a new pet that'll be getting some kills. That, of course, being the tactical pet known simply as the MWII. You also get the Blackcell Reckoner Pro-tuned weapon blueprint, as well as, for the first time ever, we actually get a smoke grenade equipment skin that is Blackcell themed. Now, you'll also notice as we're going through reviewing the Battle Pass that there are 10 operator skins that are Blackcells. This will include various things all the way from tier 1 all the way to tier 100. But here's something to also consider. You will be able to upgrade to Blackcell after purchasing the Battle Pass if you decide to, in which case you'll actually receive the 1,100 COD points back. So let's say you buy the normal Battle Pass and you buy the new version of Blackcell, they'll actually refund you the amount that you paid for the normal Battle Pass. So we already know we get Valeria, we already get the nice little robot doggy. So what do we get when you purchase the Battle Pass just across the board? Well, you get your hands on Al Simmons. For those of you who have no idea who Al Simmons is, first off, he's voiced by Keith David. Second off, if any of you remember the really campy 90s movie, as well as some of the amazing animated shows, the amazing comics, as well as the fact that this character ended up making an appearance in Mortal Kombat 11 as a DLC character. Yeah, that's right. You get Spawn. This means that you get him in his human form, which, as you can see on screen, you have him back when he was a mercenary. You know, the skilled assassin, the military intelligence officer, and gets his ass betrayed and, well, becomes the character we all know and love. And of course he has his Blackcell variant, which puts him in gold skin. You also get the Akimbo Zombies Bane handheld pistols, which of course you can see has the normal variant and the Blackcell variant. Now, some of you might be wondering, okay, we already know probably tier 100, which we'll get to that. Are there any other Spawn references across the board? Oh boy, for those of you who read the comics and watched the movies and the TV show, yes we do. In Sector 2, you have the creepy clown skins for Fender. For those of you who don't know who this little sucker is, that's the Violator in clown form. In which case he's a fat ass sarcastic sack of shit who couldn't give two flying fucks about anyone or anything besides himself, which of course you have his signature look, which of course you can see, as well as a Blackcell variant. Now, something else you'll happen to see is the Enigmat Soul Crusher just happens to be joining this, and as you can see you have the normal variant as well as the Blackcell variant. Now, for those of you wondering how many Spawn skins we get a couple. First off, if you happen to go into Sector 8, you have the Mill Spawn skin. This means this is no cape, this is actually a militaristic look. somewhere that crosses between, you know, his traditional look and something that's a little bit more on the ground. Now, as you can see, you have the classic black and red, but you also have the Blackcell variant that comes in black, white, and gold. Then you have the Gaia skin, which, for those of you who haven't read into Greek mythology, that is pretty much the equivalent of Mother Earth. You get this nice little earthen-formed skin that's pretty much meant to make you look like a living, breathing tree. And the only reason that you won't be able to hide is you have bright red eyes that make you stick out, regardless of whether you're using the normal variant or you're using the Blackcell variant. Then we have the crime lord that was responsible for Al Simmons' death. That would be the Disruptor. Now, while he's gone by many names, you of course get his iconic armor, in which case he has the iconic silver and blue look, as well as the beautiful, beautiful black and gold look that comes with the Blackcell variant. Now, as I said before, there are more than one spawn skins in here. You get burned spawn. So this is before Al Simmons makes a deal with the devil. This is pretty much what he looked like after he gets burned alive, in which case you have him just wearing a nice little cape and hood with the bright green glowing eyes. And of course you have the normal variant as well as the black and gold variant. Now you have the Nikto spawn skin, which not gonna lie, I'm definitely gonna be rocking this more than I care to admit, which has Nikto in his usual gear with the spawn mask with little red highlights, as well as having a black and gold variant that looks beautiful. Then we have what the clown looks like when he's not hiding as a clown. The Violator in his true form at Sector 19 for Koenig, and dear God, he looks just as creepy with the Blackcell variant. Now, some of you might be wondering, okay, what are we looking at in terms of weapons? There are going to be 3. Yeah, that's right. 3 of them that are going to be in the Battle Pass, and you do not need to own the Battle Pass to unlock these. First off, we have a returning weapon from Modern Warfare 2019, the ISO 9mm SMG. So this was pretty much like a foil to the Fennec, in which case this thing is made for close quarters and mid-distance. Doesn't have the fastest rate of fire. It's close, but the Fennec beats it out. However, this thing has great recoil control, makes it effective especially in up-close combat. And for those of you who know what to do with the attachments, you can make this thing long range, or you can turn this into a hip-firing destroyer. You run into a close quarters combat and you own everyone and make them your bitch. Then of course we have the gun that looks like the Nikita from Vanguard, the TR-76 Geist assault rifle, that of course being in Sector 7. This is a bull-up assault rifle chambering, of course, 7.62, and this thing packs a hell of a punch, great damage, moderate rate of fire, and allows for the flexibility to decide what you want to do with it. You can improve the damage, of course, with a longer barrel, so you can effectively destroy people from longer ranges. You can make it for close quarter stability. Or if you're feeling a little nutty, you could turn this thing into a semi-auto weapon and try to hit people from further away. Then you have the dual, I'm going to butcher the pronunciation, the dual commas, in which case it's just dual wielding sickles. That's the way I look at it. Now, is it going to be bad as the collie sticks? I don't believe it will be. Then you start getting into the various blueprints that are lying around, some of which are high value, some of which not so much. So for example, one of the not so high value ones, but it does look pretty, the Ghoulish Shotgun. This thing is made specifically for range shots where it takes that nice little pellet spread and makes it nice and close, meaning that at mid-range, this thing's going to be lethal. Then of course, you have the Spawn sketched assault rifle blueprint, which is again not a high value thing, and better yet, you don't need the battle pass for this one. Which this thing is pretty much made for great stability, good recoil control, and is ideal, of course, for aggressive mid-play range. Now we get a little bit into the high value things. This of course is an SMG blueprint for the new SMG called Necroplasm. Now this thing is animated with inlays and chains that are held in place by skulls, made mainly for having a precise sight feature that has great recoil control and beautiful hip fire, as well as decent aim down sights. And what's better yet is not only does it come with the black and red variant, you also have the Blackcell variant. Then of course you have some of the creepier shit. Like I'm not gonna lie, if I see this all dolled up heavy chopper skin flying around anywhere, it's on sight. You're getting shot down because that doll is peering into my very soul, and I didn't know I still had a soul. Now, for those of you who persevere and happen to actually complete tier 100 of this battle pass. Now I'm saying persevere because gaming's in a pretty decent spot right now with every game that has come out between Starfield, Mortal Kombat 1, you have Assassin's Creed is about to drop, you have all these other games. There is plenty of stuff to play. If you somehow manage to make the time and get to tier 100, let's take a look at what you get your hands on. First off, you get the iconic Spawn skin. Come on, you know the one I'm talking about, the one with the nice long flowing red cape, the signature look, you know, the one on the front of the comics. You have that variant as well as the black and gold Blackcell variant. You then get the Necro Assault Rifle blueprint, which of course comes with a 45 round mag that pretty much helps deal with the high rate of fire, as well as improves on the ADS and flinch resistance so that you can keep firing and take all the shots possible. As well as the last few things you get are of course an animated emblem for Season 6, the Sinister Spawns calling card, and 300 COD points that you can use either for the next Battle Pass, whether that be in, oh I don't know, a Battle Pass in COD Mobile, or perhaps you're going to start saving up for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. But with that being said, that is the Battle Pass for this time around. Do you guys consider this a win, a loss, or somewhere sitting comfortably in between? So I'm looking forward to reading that comment section down below. So if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment down below, as well as follow us on all of our socials. You guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing, do it wholeheartedly. And this is Dank Dan, signing off.
Get them to click that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers. What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.